So welcome back to the adventures of Shiayu and a friend Vila in Era, and we are
Certainly.
playing with this powerful build made for the ultimate challenge, and we are just fooling around with it, trying to see how it manages more standard things, and we will try also to go on with the fights in other places, like the difficult
Silence
arenas
surrounds me.
fight. But for now we are trying to go on with this quest, which you normally skip doing the ultimate challenge because you have no time to finish. But now we already sort of did that part, so we want to explore things and see what happens. So we are in the Ingwita way station level 3. And so far it's been pretty easy because we have our super cheaty things. The most useful one is a pair of boots granting us the shadow form, so we can look around without being seen and study places, explore, sort of do some safe scouting around before decide how to do the battle and things like that. Anyway, the best thing is always to check if you have actually your buffs up, because this buff with the boots is very easy to get, and also it is very easy to lose it, because the first aggressive thing you do, or even just drinking a potion, is enough to make the shadow form disappear. So powerful, but not something you get all the time.
As you like.
And I was also taking a look at the what is needed to improve this soul bomb weapon. Basically you have to use it hitting on melee enemies, which is not something that Air Shelter usually does a lot, unless they are super powerful. Super powerful mega bosses. Oh, this is a tactic room, because you should avoid these dangerous rays of energy and destroy things. So
To whispers and shadows.
So you're not more getting that risk, and we can do it easily, I think, just spamming this. Oh, but we must pay attention to not kill our little friend. They are already damaged, so pretty easy. We could also use one of them if we need to recharge our powers, our bonuses to the statistics, but we have all of them so far, so no need. But maybe keeping one of them up could be not bad. One of these batteries, because this way you can destroy them and get back. Your statistic if needed.
Sharp eyes
But
and keen
no
ears.
enemy here, so we could also go on without stuff. As you can see, the more you destroy, the less rays are remaining. I think I must destroy this one too.
I shall make it so.
And we found some interesting things. A strange idol. Bizarre pages. The story about the expedition. And a nice weapon with some special abilities, so it's good against enemies using some magic to protect themselves, like wizards with some shield or ghosts, things like this, spirits with this special veil protection. First blood. This could be interesting. Actually, this is one of the things that you could think about prolonging with the strand of power, like magic. And I'm not sure, I think I never tried this one, but it could be that we can prolong it. Basically, it depends if it is something that works only on fighting mode or also out of fight. If it works out of fight, you can usually prolong it. So we could try it. We can try this directly on Villa, I think. We hit Villa. In theory, we gain this 10% action speed because she will be full health at the first hit, and then we can prolong it, see if it works. If it doesn't work, well, no problem. We have already a lot of buffs, but one more would not be bad, because it seems to be action speed with everything, not specifically with some kind of attack.
As you like.
That's right. I will use it here. So, Villa. I hope I'm not killing her directly with one hit, but she should have enough health for this.
Oh, indeed. Spot on.
You must be fast and not killer. But anyway, let's see if we have it. In theory, oh, but we must first enchant it. It's not something. Okay. We want this one. I forgot enchanting it. This is an example about how the items that normally you would use maybe in another way. For instance, depending on your build, maybe you would prefer Rending Cuts instead of Fast Blood, but in this kind of build where you try to stack all bonuses to be able to reach a level of power, so you are able to reduce the gap with the over leveled and overpower the enemies that you have to fight in the ultimate challenge. So you use these items to try and get more and more bonuses to your abilities until you become a sort of god walking and able to fight everything. And you can get a lot of these bonuses using items and some properties and abilities of items that maybe you normally would not consider because they last for a few seconds. But when you think about prolonging them forever, then things get a different value. So for this weapon, we are trying to understand if we can prolong the Fast Blood 10% action speed on scoring hit against full health targets, which in game honestly will not be so powerful normally, because 10 seconds are about one attack cycle and a half. Maybe you can get more with your intelligence and so on, but let's say you can reach about 25 seconds, and then when your enemy is no more full health, you cannot get this anymore. So good, but not so extremely good. While if we manage now to prolong these 10 seconds, if we get them by hitting Villa, it is completely another level of power. So this is what we try to do. I don't know if it is working, but it should in theory. So now we have the proper magic. Villa is healthy again. We can try another time. We must pay attention to it just one time or two, no more, because then we could kill her.
Very well.
Because we already have no recovery, so we are very fast. Let's see if now it works. So it is called Fast Blood and the weapon is called Bisa. It's not very easy to find the right effect in your long list, because sometimes it takes the name from the weapon, sometimes it takes the name from the enchantment and so on. So we're looking for Bisa or Fast Blood. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Fast Blood from Bisa's Toothy Blade. As you can see, we now have 10% action speed for about 18 seconds. We can prolong it. It seems to be something that is staying when out of combat, and so we tried prolonging. As we are here, as usual, we also put our boots on again, so we can we get back again the stealth which is good for enemies. This area seems to be without enemies for now, but we are ready for everything this way. As we have to prolong this anyway, we also prolong the boots effect. So how do we prolong this way? We have these special 2 items enchanted to prolong the beneficial effect direction. One is the Kabbalist Gambeson, which you can enchant for this, and one is the Strand of Arrow, which is already enchanted with this magic. So the fastest way to use this is to equip and unequip these items, both of them at the same time. And we can do this fast, double clicking in the same slots 2 different items like this. As you can see, we are swapping both of them with a double click. And you can count how many times, and you know that 10% for each item every time. About 15%, I think, if you combine the 2 effects for a single double click. Anyway, to make things faster, I usually run a mouse macro, so I don't have to click myself 100 times, but really it's not something. You don't need to do it more than 100 about, because it becomes very long in a short time. Let's see. We can see the actual duration because we have not enabled the while migrant challenge, so we can still see the numbers. Let's see.
Oh, very nice.
So for now we have about less than 1 million seconds. We can do it a little more just to be. I think about 8 millions is already more than enough to last the whole game. So about 120 times if you want to prolong something for a real big number of seconds. It depends also on the kind of magic, because some magic like the boots one, you don't really need to prolong them for a lot of time, because you already know that they will not last long, because at the first fight it will go down. But this kind of magic about duration or other kind of effects, it may be worth prolonging them a lot. So basically, if this works and it is lasting, it is like about 3 points of dexterity, I think, more or less, about speed.
That will do nicely.
Yeah, should be enough. And it seems to work, and that's a nice thing. Anyway, we don't need it anymore. Another important thing about this, things prolonged by items, is sometimes these magic effects just works while you have the item equipped, and so it's not so good, because for instance one of the effects from the for instance the, how is it called, the chromo prismatic quarterstaff, I don't remember what what effect? One defense effect, I don't remember what, but in short it just lasts while you have the weapon equipped. If you remove the weapon from your character inventory, it doesn't work anymore. So it depends also on that. And we want to test this, so we remove the weapon and see if the effect is lasting without the weapon equipped. This is important because obviously if you have the weapon equipped, it is less good, but it seems the effect is still working. So a pretty good one. 10% action speed. We already have other effects improving our speed, but all in all it is like a little more dexterity, and it's good because it should affect everything, and we can also check that.
I'm learning a lot.
We go check for spells. In theory, in the well, we have 0 recovery because we have a couple of effects reducing that to 0, but casting time, for instance, dexterity doesn't seem to work. At least not for spell. Let's see for weapon attacks. Is not written in the tooltip. It should, in theory. We will see in the fighting log, maybe. That's strange. Let's see if it is only working with the weapon equipped. You're never sure if the tooltip is correct or it is missing something. Let's try. Like this. Oh, it is working with the weapon. So not good if it is only with that weapon. Let's try here. No, it is not good because it works only with that weapon. 10% action speed, but only with the blade. Let's see if at least it works also with spells if you have it equipped. No. So all in all, not a good effect because it works, but only with the weapon and only for the weapon attacks, not for spells. So as you can see, you must investigate before finding the super powerful items. Not everything is really powerful. If you compare something like this, for instance, with the effect from the Hyperaga weapon, there's a big difference. Let me see if I can find it. This reduction of damage stays when when you have the weapon no more equipped, for instance, because it is still here, as you can see, for infinity now. And we have also other effects that are lasting, like another good weapon for this. Well, the Scordio's Edge, obviously, Scordio's Trophy, but this one, she has War Staff, 15% hit to crit or infinity, and there are so there's another weapon, I don't remember the name, but an Ambra Axe. This is absolutely great, 25% action speed for infinity, and this is working with everything. So you get the idea. You must investigate every item and look for special good abilities you can prolong. And this obviously makes sense only if you try the ultimate level of difficulty, where you have to look for any possible way to become more powerful, to have a chance against things that the game is putting against you. Let me check. We still have shadows. Yeah, can just run around. But anyway, we prolong this thing, but it's not worth all in all, because this weapon is not the most powerful one. So unless we want to use for some special enemy,
I shall make it so.
not worth. So we can run around because we are still invisible. Ooh, checking. But always check if you are invisible. Shadowfall cannot be targeted. I can also do something like this. Ooh. We found the heart of the corruption. There's a machine here. Perhaps that will help me clear it. So basically, I must say I try some.
I shall make it so.
I try some brown with this, doing this quest. At the same time, I'm trying the ultimate, but honestly not worth, because I wanted to try doing some quest to be able to do the Valiant Empire Company, Valiant Trading Company, sorry, part of the quest until you get the pair of boots, giving you a way to hit yourself. That could be useful for our build, but all in all, the time you have to invest to reach that level and get those boots is not worth, probably. So,
As you like.
not something I would want to do. Anyway, we can go out, or I think, I'm not sure, we can go out right now. Maybe yes, or maybe not, but we want to try this thing. So let's do it. I I think in theory
make
the
it
next
so.
part we should be able to use some skills and do it in a pacific way, but we want the challenge, we want to test how powerful this build is. So we are high level. And so we want to try the fight and see how we can manage to keep Villa alive. She's going actually
You do not
in a bad
belong
place.
here. We,
Maybe you
my storm Ngati,
and Rock.
the cistern of no so. This is one I.
Magdi.
The Valians will vote. Pirate now.
Welcome.
There is nothing more to say. Here at the end, outsider lies are a dull. Do you not? This.
So
Echoes
we
it
try
wouldn't plan
at
on staying
least to
here, huh?
have
Why not let us tag
some
along
of them
and see
to
if we
help or
can
go
reunite with
away.
our what we left behind. You've all served your captain with this thing. Dismissed.
Okay. One less enemy. Maybe.
Yes.
Okay, so as you can see, we are high level enough to have no problems with the fight once you have one of them going away. So what do we do? Basically, Pale Shelter in her run always try to restore the Adra essence flowing through the veins of Era, so we try to repair the other pillar. And then I think there should be a portal opening. No loot.
As you like.
Okay, so and now we could go back, find a way to go back to Nekataka, talk with Alvari or Atsura and so on, and progress the quest. So the good thing about this line of quests is that you can go on and find a way in one of the future quests for the Violent Trading Company. You can get those famous boots, which are pretty useful for a single player run against ultimate level of difficulty, but probably not worth the time if you have Irta's challenge enabled, like it happens in the real ultimate challenge. So basically good only if you don't have Yoda's challenge. Anyway, we are done here, I think. Now we can go out. Not sure I have found everything, but I think these quests are aimed to level 10 single player, about something like that. Maybe a little more. But anyway, we are out. We already explored everything. I think got every little thing in the map.
You must gather your... venturing forth.
And there's something interesting here, maybe a shrine to visit, but I don't remember if this shrine you can get if you have high religion. I think you can get the increase in your attributes, maybe, but I think that's a risk that you would have to rest, and I'm not sure about it. I don't remember, but probably this is one of the shrines that doesn't need to go resting, but I'm not sure about it, so I will not risk. Because resting means we have to we lose a lot of effects, so usually not worth. Runs for the ultimate challenge usually are no rest runs as possible. There are a couple of scripted rest you can't avoid, but other than that, you try to avoid resting. Oh, and talking about that, we could also keep on trying using drugs and stacking drugs if we find a way. Anyway, we are still invisible, I think. No? No, we are not. Okay, we are here.
Never said a hard word as we sail all our troubles away. Hold fast to the helm, hold fast.
I think there should be an interesting island, more or less this part of the map. One thing that I like to try sooner or later is would it be possible to reach a geyser during an ultimate challenge without having to rely on affection help? Because usually people stay with the pirates faction until you get a way to call the ghost ship and use the ghost ship to reach a geyser, but I wonder if it would be possible in the limited time available with the ultimate challenge to get the 4 pieces of special wood and the special sails you need to be able to equip your ship and reach Ukaizo with that. Because the advantage will be, other than the fun, to be able to do something like that, and so uh, win the fights needed to get all the wood logs, uh, the special wood logs. Uh, it could be nice also because you could keep using your ship, which is faster. That could be interesting. But anyway, I think one of those logs is in this island, special island, which is inhabited by powerful undeads. And so this is where we try to go now. Also because there is, in this island, the first fight is actually quite difficult. Having Villa to keep alive in theory, because you don't have a lot of space where to hide. And I don't remember exactly where the island is. Let me check my notes. I should have a map where to look. Or we can open it on the net. Should not be far from here. Okay, so I think more or less this way. Here it is, Splinter Reef. I think you have to go where the fog is. So it's important for this encounter to be sure we have our boots on, our shadow form on, to make things easier. So we go out and put the boots on before reaching the port. Because this way we can decide how to start the fight, hopefully without being ambushed. There are some encounters where you are ambushed by script and you can't do anything about it, but usually the boots help a lot. Anyway, let's try it. Boots on.
That will do nicely.
We prolong them a little. And then we prepare for a possibly difficult fight. Mostly because Villa is, we know that our weak point and some kind of enemies, rogues and ranged fighters usually are super dangerous for us. So let's be ready. We need shadow form, that's good. We need scrolls for Villa if she is really endangered. And we still have a good number of them. Oh, a figurine. We could keep this one because for vessels it's a good one, giving us 5 points of accuracy. And well, we could try this casual, or we could even try killing kids, but I don't think there are kids here because they are all vessels. So let's try this one. But not easy to do the fight. In melee, because easy way for this build from the distance. Usually we have a lot of spells. Anyway, let's try it. So we are ready in theory. Let's go there. Maybe we tried getting some drug just to investigate that. We already thought about the drugs a lot of time. Drugs are something very difficult to prolong because they don't stack very well. But they stack only in special combination and just once per save. So finding the right order is quite difficult. I have some notes about them. So in theory, we have Reaper Sponge, Mouth, Coral's Snuff already. Let's see. Reaper Sponge, okay. Mouth Char, okay. Coral. Coral is not working. So we try something else like Swath. Yeah, that's right. Okay, Swath, Maucha, and the other one was Ripple. Reaper Sponge have been removed by Swath. So as you can see, some of them stack, but most of them do not. And in theory, there's some kind of ordering by which you can get all of them and keep the having the effects of all of them, but I feel it's something a little random, and finding the proper order is pretty hard. So, well, I would be happy enough managing to stack 3 or 4 effects from them. It is always good compared to one effect at the time, but pretty hard to get. So we will go on like this. We have now Swath, we have the other one, Mouth Char, and I think maybe another, or not, I don't know, but we have a couple of them. And not easy at all, so all in all not so game changing. Anyway, prolong it with the boots.
Oh, very nice.
And also the drugs. I'm not sure you can prolong them forever while you are in a fight. You can prolong an auto fight, but every now and then they are consumed, and when they are consumed you have bad effects from them. So I'm not sure for a standard build that normally don't use drugs, it is worth. Let's see. One draft swap or 3, well, some millions of seconds, a little more. The good thing is that if you are on drug crash, any drug will remove the crash, so you don't have to take all of them every time. This is the one good thing. Okay, let's stop here. So I will keep these for vessels. I will keep this if we manage to do some easy melee fight, but not sure I will manage to improve that. And then we can use our standard booms. Important thing are scroll or withdraw, because this is the way we can keep Villa alive if things become dangerous. And we have Shadow Front to start the fight. Here it is. So in theory we are ready for everything. And oh, we can manage the supply here. I'm not sure these are the sails you need to be able to upgrade your ship and reach Ukaizo with it. But you need those and special logs like this Blackwood log, and you need 5 of them, and if I recall correctly, the one missing you can get in this island, not sure about it. So I want also to see if we can manage to upgrade the ship. But anyway, first we have to explore this place. Okay, let's try it. We can go here or here. Let's try this. A veil of thick fog, and here is danger. A series of flimsy docks connect scattered stretches of dry land. Let's see what happens. A barking dog. Whistle for the dog or keep silent. Oh, not enough stealth. Oh crap, we have 11 and we need 12. I did not remember this thing, so we have to fight. Not good. But we are here also for the thrill of fights. So let's see what happens. Remember, difficult is keeping Villa alive. Are we still invisible? Yeah, we are. We can choose how to fight. We can even skip the encounter in theory. Let's see. Yeah, we could probably go out.
Silence surrounds me.
But we want fun. We want a challenge. Oh, they are smart.
It's beyond me. Oh, indeed. Meet him da sida ex clock Lava will be on seek. I fear not. Perfect. Meetum da sida ex
Oh, we managed to do the first step. Afflictions. Oh, this should be easier because we have plenty of ways to apply afflictions.
I shall make it so.
Oh, and these staffs have a very powerful area of effects, area of big area effect for frightened and charmed, and you can use it 2 times per rest. But the good thing is, a lot of enemies have this stuff,
As you
so you
like.
can find more than one. And for some builds could be pretty useful. Anyway, basically, if they don't kill Villa, uh, these battles are not so hard because our chill fog is super powerful, as you can see.
That will do nicely.
And I want to remember that we are playing at maximum difficulty. The only things that we have out compared to the ultimate challenge are whale challenge, so we can see the numbers, and the Iron Man mode, and the Otter challenge for obvious reasons, because else we did not we would not have enough time to play, but the rest of difficulty level is the same of the ultimate challenge, so these enemies are as powerful as they could be with level up and all things. So they are easy to beat because our build is actually full of special magic effects, and we have super pumped statistics and magic and so on. But normally these battles will not be easy at all. Anyway, let's go and see. You want to go here?
Can I?
We are still invisible, so we can explore the place.
I shall make it so.
Ooh, ring. Nobody's here.
As you like.
Lonely dog. Nikki. %5 of incoming hits converted to grazes, and oh, 3 accuracy with melee weapons. Not bad at all. But we have a better thing, because our party is made by summons usually, and this is giving summons 1 penetration and 2 might. Penetration especially is very good. And also this has a very high radius. Anyway,
I shall make it so.
nobody's here. I was hoping to find someone. But it seems there's nobody home. So we go this way. And if I remember correctly, this is another place with a potentially difficult battle where we have to fight a lot of enemies.
As you like.
Bonnie, a cat.
I
shall make it so.
Psst. You there!
As you like.
And we meet Copperhead.
Good, good. I thought for sure you'd wander off. Get yourself into trouble. I'm Copperhead. That's what they call me. Friendly nicknames. You know how it is. Oh, yeah. I know you're different from the others. I can see it. Shh, keep your voice down. Yelling your head off like a little baby lamb in the woods. Might as well be hollering, eat me, eat me. It's not safe here. Not where everyone's looking, listening. I have a house out on the outskirts. They don't mind me keeping to myself. We can talk there.
So that boat was his house. Very well.
Look out for the ones in charge. Them with the staffs. They spy you, things will get bad in a hurry. Zulka.
Oh, but now something happens. Zulka is here.
Menzago has brought you a feast, my friends. Livestock and game. Tonight, we eat well. Copperhead, you are not staying for the celebration?
Not today, Zulka. I've had my fill, really. Another mouthful and I'll split down the seams.
And these are dangerous in theory.
Trouble to whispers and shadows.
They are still invisible, so we could move and place. So in theory, if we manage to save the captive, it will be good, but could not be easy. So, okay, let's try and use a trap. Let's see if we can control the situation. We still have 7 missiles, better to recharge things, so as we have more than one item we can automatically recharge them just doing this, and I think we are ready enough. So basically we try to keep Villa here and not be attacked immediately. Before starting we check our skeletons. I want probably the skeletons up immediately. So this is good.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
And prepare the trap. See what happens here. As usual, I do the shift click, so we have to have the EI disabled for this. They are smart. In this case, maybe it's better to study where she's patrolling. And wait for her to come. Oh, okay, already worked. So we try to go away and have Villa follow us up here. Okay, now we can start the battle.
Proacted.
And we will use also the pain link, so this way we give some kind of riposte to our summons. It's a fantastic magic. One of the most powerful magic from this Cypher Chanted combo, because this works with any kind of big bosses. When they hit your summons, they get damage.
Look.
And now everybody's trying to kill us. And while we recharge our Psion magic, we are full now. We can start.
Indeed.
A real fight. We are still invisible because we are only summoning. Now it's time to have some fun.
Yes. Yes, I shall. Yes. Indeed. Yes.
Word a build and sour.
Yes? Yes? Yes, certainly. Perfect.
Okay, so we did it. Travel to off-binder sector. Oh, this is one thing that we can do.
I shall make it so.
And we can free the captive.
What in blazes is going on? Have you seen those monsters? Damn. All like we were sailing then. Daimo here's you've gotten past them. Help us do the same. Aye? And is that good? You can't mean to let them get us loose and every... You made short work of them, though mayhaps we'll follow you.
And we did it. Let's see. We still have our stats. But we are missing one. Perception. Yeah, missing one. So we can try regain it as usual with the destructible. So we need the least unstable coil. Then we need the Sasha singing scimitar.
Oh, very nice.
And one good good magic like this one, able to trigger the least unstable coil effects. So
To whispers and shadows.
this way, Sonia, Sasha singing scimitar, so we can get back the point of empowering. Use it. Empower our Hair Revenge swept and hit. And now we are back in theory. No, we don't have it yet. Not being lucky. We are still missing the perception improvement. We will need another Oh, Villa is bloodied. Actually, this thing is risky for her. But I see no more barrels, so... So don't do that in the real ultimate challenge, because that's low risk to kill Villa even at high level. I think if she is greeted by the barrel, she could even die, and you don't want that, obviously. Okay, I've not been able to prolong. The missing one, to get the missing perception improvement. Let's see. Invisibility.
That will do nicely.
Okay, but anyway, we cannot improve the maze anymore for now, because we have to visit a special place for that. So for now, the effect are, let's see. Judge marked on scoring hit, 10 accuracy against targets affected by Judge. This could be good against mega bosses. Fair trial, which is 1 per encounter. Oh, strong, fit, quick, insighted, smart. Well, not so super good now. And stand on critical hit. This could be very useful. It could be very useful if it works with spells. Not sure about it. I don't think so. I think it works only with the weapon, but could be nice. How could we check it with Villa maybe? But I risk to kill her, so not a good thing. We could try hitting ourselves. Maybe, yes, we could, but okay, we will try another time. For now.
Oh, okay.
Let's be ready for the next fight, which should be much more difficult if I recall correctly. Mostly because there's less space to start the battle properly. Okay, so we keep using this because it is giving us 5 better accuracy against vassals and also 2 points of intellect, but especially accuracy is king with this kind of difficulty level, so always the most important step to have. And okay, we're here, we can go here now and talk with our new friend Copperhead.
Over here. Mind your step. I've collected things. Spent years collecting. I've always been curious. There are so many ships out there on the reef. Nothing like the helmet. And nothing's been the same since the helmet. I put it on. I get glimpses of what this place really is. A ship's graveyard, teeming with the dead. The not dead. The still alive. Yeah, well, the dream only works on folk what have this symbol on their heads. I didn't see it till I got the helmet on. And all of us, dead, or something like it, feeding off the living to stay alive a little longer. I can't see as to what we've been charmed for, but I know it's got something to do with the crypt. That's where Zargo is, the man in charge of this place, and where Lucia Ravan's old keep used to be. Anytime new settlers turn up, they come out of that place. When they start to lose their senses, get too hungry, that's where they get taken. The strongest get fed to Zargo's most loyal servants, the protectors. The rest of the kith, they bleed slow in the tavern. Once in a while, the protectors treat us to a whole body. Point is, whatever they're doing to keep us living in this little fantasy, it's got to be in there somewhere. I don't know the ship, but Ravan's supposed to be some great captain. She founded this place, made it what it is now. What? And play out the rest of our lives in someone else's demented little story? Bear the truth in a silly little dream. At least it's our truth. Hold on, you can't just walk on in. It's guarded. Really, really well guarded. The guards don't really leave their posts, unless the hunters are back with fresh meat. But they haven't got a schedule. They come and go as they please. Me? Yeah, all right. I can do that. I can help. I'll meet you out there.
So let's see if he's able to help us some way.
As you like.
Again, probably not needed for our level of experience and with this build now, but good to know nonetheless for the story, or if you come to this island at a lower level. So we try to get help from our new friend. And this is probably one of the best battles in the place, because you are sort of ambushed.
Hey, down there. I think I got turned around. It's the weirdest thing. You all look like corpses. What was I thinking? Ah!
He was distracting them. So we are still invisible for a lot of seconds. We can just look around
I shall make it
safely.
so. Trouble.
But as you can see, not easy. Also because we could probably bypass all these enemies in theory, and go up here, maybe even enter, but I want to do the battle. And probably this thing also will become hostile when the battle starts, so we must find a way to keep Villa as far as possible as usual. And okay, for now we'll remove this thing. I have better options like well, my usual thing is, where is it? Yeah, this one. Not a super powerful weapons, but for a caster it is, with this special magic giving 10% damage with all spells and 5 will. That's pretty good for a caster like Pale Shelter. And okay, so they are undead. I think we are okay with it. Maybe get another boom. We could use another kind of trap.
Silence surrounds me.
The problem is this is going hostile, so let's see if we can manage to protect Villa in some way.
Meet him Sida Meet him Sida
Okay, now the starts. So better to try and protect Villa.
Very well. Spot on. Oh, indeed. Yes? Well, that's not it. Perfect. Yes? Spot on. Yes? Lost the spell. Yes? Yes? Yes. Oh. I shall. Oh. Word a build and sour.
It's invisible. Pretty powerful.
Very well. Oh. Oh. Oh, indeed. Certainly. Yes? Word a build and sour. Perfect. Meetum da sida ex cockhinting disease. Oh. I shall. As you like.
That mage was dangerous because was using a special magic making him untargetable. Let's see if we have still. We lost something here. We lost the constitution. We lost the dexterity. Oh, we also have drug crash. We have no more perception, so we need to restore these things as soon as possible. But first, the drug. As you can see, drugs are not so good because you can get them dispelled. But anyway, this was a difficult battle because plenty of powerful enemies. And okay, let's try this again.
That will do nicely.
Ideally, we should find some kind of destructible to try and regain our special abilities. Also, we have damaged our chill fog scimitar or Sabah probably. Let's see. Great Calling is Sabah, while this one is a scimitar but also a Sabah. So I think it's the same thing, or more or less. They are similar weapons. But anyway, we need to repair this. It's pretty expensive. Hello, your exploser. And we need to recharge this one. A little more duration for our swath, hopefully. And for people new to this, the reason why I am clicking and swapping this armor is to increase the duration of positive effects, because every time I equip one of these special items, I get 10% more duration of my good positive effects. So 10% from this one, 10% from the the Strand of Fire each time I equip them. so I can reach pretty long duration. Okay, this is not needed anymore.
Oh, very nice.
Also, I had that belt. I should have not used while fighting this belt. Okay. Let's try and see if we can manage to get some of these recharged. So, as usual, we try and destroy this thing with the belt on. So we have belt, we have a Sasha singing scimitar, which is giving us a way to empower without consuming an empower point. And we have the special one special ability here, which is able to trigger the bonuses from the belt. So we try that exactly.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
And try to destroy things without having Villa killed by this. So empower, magic, prolong effects now. Because we have back again things that should last a lot. Let me check if we are. They should be listed in a separate. But honestly, the easy way to check if you have the effect on, if you manage to restore your effects, is to just check the statistics here. Because this way you can see if you have the 5 points in your statistic. For instance, we still are missing the perception one. We are not able to trigger that. And we have the rest. So the one missing is still the perception. Probably we cannot manage to. We destroy the barrels before being able to get that back. But all in all, it's not bad because it is the one missing. We have already the level 3 of anything else. We have energized, we have robust, we have swift, we have important, the most important of all of them all, which is brilliant. Why is it is the most important? Because brilliant is what makes you able to cast the chanter spells out of fight, because it is the brilliant effect that is replenishing our chant like this, and so we can cast this against destructible out of fight and get back using the belt our special powers. Without brilliant it doesn't work. So well, there are different ways to get brilliant back if you don't have it anymore. For instance, we could just use this one to get back brilliant, but it's just better to have it every time using keeping on using the least unstable coil, destroying destructibles like this. Anyway, we are done. I think we could try to get that missing perception 5 points, but not easy destroying the barrels. So I don't know. Let's see if we find another barrel. But if not, that's not really a problem because we are still super powerful. Okay, let's see.
That will do nicely.
Still invisible. Technically, we are untargetable, like that wizard that we just fought. Difference is that wizard was using some special ability able to make him invisible while fighting, which is something that, to my knowledge, only a single class assassin should be able to do. I don't know if there are other classes, but it seems so. Also, some kind of wizard is able to do something like that for a long time, prolonging it with special wizard wall
Silence surrounds me.
prolonging effects. So that could be also a powerful build. Anyway, we could destroy these things and try and get back also our missing but I think I will not do that, because if we for some reason get our powers lost again with some dumping enemy magic, maybe it's better to keep on this destructible in case of need, and I will not do that. So for now I will keep things like they are. Anyway, let's go with it.
I shall make it so.
Okay, 12 more.
To
There.
whispers and shadows.
So basically, at this level of difficulty in the game, you learn that destructibles can be a real precious resource, because destroying them you can gain a lot of useful,
What have we here?
very useful,
As you like.
powerful abilities and prolong them. But still, shadow form,
Trouble.
we can do something like that.
Neat place. I wonder if there's anyone to play with around here.
And so we have an ogre there, and it seems
Now here's something.
other enemies
I shall make it so.
around.
As you like.
Okay, I suppose we could try opening this thing with our gloves.
Oh, very. It shall open to me.
We are not able. Oh, I would need to respec maybe? Oh, there must be some key somewhere. Anyway, where are our missiles? Still long shadow. Yeah. Okay, let's try and kill that ogre. It doesn't seem there are other enemies, but better safe than sorry, because we have Villa, and Villa is always
Silence surrounds me.
at risk.
Mítum dasi. Mítum dasi da ex cochintin mesis. It's beyond me. Yes. Mítum dasi da ex cochintin mesis. I fear not. Mítum dasi da ex cochintin mesis. Very well. I shall make it so. That will do nicely.
Okay, Shadow Farm. I was hoping to get a key from
I
this
can get
door,
it to
but
spill its secrets.
no. Let's try this way.
As you like.
We need some special things. Open this door. So back we go exploring. Shadow Farm, better to prolong it a little more. And I will remove this one for now.
Oh, very nice. Trouble.
Ooh, plenty of enemies.
I shall make it so.
Ooh, we found a log. We can build our ship, maybe.
Trouble.
Ooh, lots of super
Trouble.
tough enemies here.
What have we here? As you like.
Okay. Rune branded progress.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Word a build and sour.
And there are big differences in how enemies react to traps and invisibility and so on. Some of them are so smart that they can manage to see the skeletons and also follow you even when you are invisible, because they sort of hear the sounds even if they can't really see you. So sometimes it's better just to avoid using the skeletons at the start, but usually you can do it with the boots. When you start being up with the focus that we keep on gaining at about 6 or 7 focus per second, while doing absolutely nothing or something completely different as a chanter, we keep on gaining focus. That's the power of the Psion. If you manage to have the Psion not being hit, Psion is absolutely a power. And
Certainly.
the synergies between a chanter and especially a troubadour build and a Psion is absolutely, in my opinion, one of the best synergies available in the game. Oh, Villa is already out of staff. As you can see,
Yes,
she is really something you cannot count on, because she's always doing the wrong thing at the wrong time.
Yes.
So you must ready to defend her anytime against anything.
Meeting Nasida ex Cockington Mrs. Got to try something else. Oh. Yes,
And we have the usual mages,
it's beyond me.
dangerous mages.
Meeting Nasida ex Cockington Mrs. Meeting Nasida ex Cockington Mrs.
Be on seek.
Meeting Nasida ex Cockington Mrs.
Be on seek.
Meeting Nasida ex Cockington Mrs. I shall. Perfect. Yes? Yes, indeed. Meeting with our leaders, continues.
Don't succumb! Proact 10. Word and build and sour.
Certainly. Yes?
Sacritu!
Oh? Indeed.
Word and build and sour. Not in vain!
Oh?
Proact 10. Word and build and sour.
Meeting with our leaders, continues. Oh? Meeting with our leaders, continues. Oh? Meeting with our leaders, continues. Certainly. Meeting with our leaders, continues. Meeting with our leaders, continues. I shall.
Proact 10.
Meet
Word and build and sour. Be on seek. perfect.
Meetum Vasi Rat.
Oh. Indeed.
Meetum Vasi Rex. Cockinton this is. Meetum Vasi Rex. Cockinton this is.
Yes. Not quite.
Certainly. Meetum Vasi Rex. Cockinton this is.
I fear not. Yes? Oh, indeed. Yes? I shall.
Be on seek.
Well, that's not it.
Meetum Vasi Rex. Cockinton this is.
Be on seek.
Meetum Vasi Rex. Cockinton this is.
Proactend. Word build and sour.
Meetum Vasi.
Lost it.
Meetum Vasi Rex. Cockinton this is.
I shall make it
And
so.
that's it. Ooh, found a pretty interesting helmet. But we have better ones.
That will do nicely.
Indeed.
When are we going to Ukaizo?
As you like.
I'm curious about that special magic they used to disappear.
It shall open to me.
So there's a skeleton here. Maybe we can sort of make the skeleton open. They are trying, but not able.
I shall make it so.
I can't wait to make some new friends.
Okay, so we need to enter here to get the missing ingredient to open the door, probably. Maybe there's... I don't think you need someone to have 18 to open that door. There must be a different way. Honestly, I don't remember, but I think that there should be some different way.
Trouble.
Oh, they have opened. Good. So now we are still untargetable, and we can lure them with the trap, as usual. For Villa.
To whispers and shadows.
Smart skeletons. And when you see that the enemy is smart and is not going on your trap, when you put the trap near them, that usually works because it is more risky, and it usually works. They are usually more eager to look at what happens at the traps when they are far from them. It's sort of tricky, but they don't behave the same way. Every enemy works in a different way with traps, so you must be ready also to use different distances for them. But we are still on stealth until Villa decides that she doesn't want to keep stealthing anymore, and that may happen anytime. So always risky, Usually she doesn't do it while you are around, but every now and then she does it at the wrong time. So always ready with your scrolls.
Word and builders. Yes. Yes.
Meeting Nasira, eh? Meeting Nasira, eh? Cockinton, yes? Meeting Nasira, eh? Cockinton,
Spot on.
Meeting Nasira, eh? Cockinton,
Not in vain.
Meeting Nasira, eh? Cockinton, yes, certainly. Meeting Nasira, eh? Cockinton, Meeting Nasira, eh? Cockinton,
Sacré fou.
It's beyond me.
Hold together.
Perfect. I shall. Meeting Nasira, eh? Cockinton,
Proacten.
yes?
Word and builders. Sour.
I fear not.
Spot up.
Meeting Nasira, eh? Cockinton, Meeting Nasira, eh? Cockinton,
Be on seek. Don't succumb.
yes?
Be on seek. Proacten. No.
Yes? As you like. That will do nicely.
But as you can see, the variety of different attacks I can use is very big, because you can use spell, but if needed I can go and swap to the fests, and yeah, powerful fast thanks to the monastic unarmed training.
Certainly. I shall make it so.
Oh, but just a little bite.
As you like.
Void wheel.
I see everything that you ever
Spatial
were.
blade.
I see everything that you ever were.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
I see everything that you ever were.
Try this one. Ah. This could do. Oh, trap triggered. It means that some invisible enemies coming there.
Oh, but just a little bite.
Word a build and sour.
I shall.
Don't struggle. I'll fill your head with sweet dreams.
Yes? Yes, indeed. Meet him the cedar eggs, cocking tin Meet him the cedar eggs, cocking tin
Hold together!
Meet him the cedar eggs, cocking tin
Proactin! Don't succumb! Bild and Sour.
Oh, I shall. Yes, indeed. Meeting Darcida ex Cockhinting Mrs. Oh. Meeting Darcida ex.
Naughty Bane!
Certainly.
Do you mind?
Meeting Darcida ex Cockhinting Mrs. Yes. Meeting Darcida ex Cockhinting Mrs.
Sacritu!
Indeed.
Word of Bild and Sour.
Perfect. Meeting Darcida ex Cockhinting Mrs.
Be on seek.
Meeting Darcida ex Cockhinting Mrs. I shall. I shall make it so. As you like.
And I think we found also the blood or something that we needed to open that other door.
Oh, very nice.
Let's see if we can open it.
Are we gonna fight someone? I wanna throw the first.
Silence surrounds me.
And this is probably where Psion-Troubadour is. I don't know if there's a Pacific way to
I shall make it so.
solve the situation here, but again, we want to do the fight for fun and for...
Touch that, Aimora, and I will split your head like a rotten gourd.
Interesting. So it doesn't want
As you like.
me touching that thing. And so we touch it. How we want to do it. We try it. Let's see.
To whispers and shadows.
Touch that. You were fairly
Okay, they are now aggressive, but we are still invisible, so we can do the usual. Ooh, this is dangerous, but plenty of space this way.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
To get Villa in a better position. They are smart. So.
Word a build and sour.
They are resistant to intellect afflictions, but we are dominate, so this should work at least
Certainly.
to charm them.
Proacted.
Ulu, Ben!
Word a build and sour.
Meet and Vasida ex Kochintiniensis.
Lavaroo, beyond seek!
Yes, I shall. Meet and Vasida. Lost the spell. Spot on.
Ulu, Ben!
Oh, indeed. Certainly. Meet and Vasida ex Kochintiniensis.
Ulu, Ben!
No.
beyond me.
And you see the chill fog is doing some chain reaction. That means they are confusing the skeletons and they are doing this silly thing because this way each skeleton is
Yes.
killed from the chill fog, and then chill fog does some sort of
Yes.
chain reaction.
Yes.
Or maybe it is just working so good with the vessels. I don't know, but it works better than usual with this kind of enemies. So chill fog is
Yes.
absolutely
I shall make it so.
a must with this kind of fights. And as you can see, we have plenty of those stuffs that could be good. This is a special scepter, able to do a lot of damage against vessel. And we have a special grimoire in theory. Oh, this is good. This one. Some very good poison for poison
As you like.
enchantment.
Oh. That will do nicely.
I'm not sure I done the right thing destroying the orb, but it seems the right thing to do.
Indeed.
And I think there's nothing more here. Let's see, we have been deployed for some stats. Okay, energized, robust, thrift. We still miss the perception one. Brilliant and courageous, so all is good. Maybe there's some destructible somewhere. Not really. Okay, let's go back to the crypt interior. Let's see if we forgot something. I don't think so, but so this is what the sanctorum of the evil mage. It seems that no more. It reminds me of Baldur's Gate 2, Ion Irenicus. laboratory when you start Baldur's Gate 2, and also other places. That game is so mythical. But anyway, I still have a little hope that there will be someday a part 3 of Deadfire. I think it's not a real Baldur's Gate 3, but again, not even the Larian one is. Baldur's Gate 3 by Larian is just divinity with a sort of mask of about Baldur's Gate 3. Still a great game probably, but not a real Baldur's Gate 3. So maybe someone else will do it. And all in all, I think that Pillars is more similar to what Baldur's Gate was. So I think we can go both ways. Go to the crypt. Let's try and go this way. See if there's a different path. But I think more or less we did everything, because we killed the evil one already. Did the tavern. So maybe we go back to the tavern and see. So already done this one, done this one. I think we can go here.
Thanks for...
I don't know if our friends could be here. It seems he's not. No, he must be in his home boat here. We are still in Shadowfall.
You did it! Look! I heard some strange noises. Took some time to work up the nerve, but I took the helmet off and I've kept me wits. You can't know what this means. I had a long time to get my head right. Figure out what I was, make peace with that. Maybe it'd be different if everyone else had the same chance. Not sure what I'll do now. At least I know for sure I ain't mad. Here, I don't need this thing anymore. Maybe it'll be some use to you.
I think the amethyst is nothing special for our build. Oh, let's say the Elm and ask him if he wants to join the group.
You mean it? Because I don't know if you've thought this through. Hard to... The sea. A real ship. Thank you, Captain. A more loyal sailor you'll never find.
Okay, let's see about him. navigator and deckhand. Wow, not bad. As a replacement in case of someone is hearted. Oh, we need resources here. I don't think I know what vassals eat. Maybe not a good idea to get one.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, so let's see what we gained here, more or less. Some good bikes. Oh no, sorry. Aiguimoire, pistols. Well, this thing is interesting. Lots of accuracy against vassals. Shaking. And you can dominate vassals, but we already have dominated from and more damage against vassals. Okay, so this helps with vassals. But we have other things, I think. And this is a good weapon. But 10% damage as well. Not bad. But there's one big bad. Weapons get damage because we have the evident challenge. So if you don't use them with the power, they don't last long. That's why the firsts are so good as a weapon if you need a weapon. But they don't damage themselves. And good things, but nothing really super useful for our build. Now, the important thing I think is if we want to be able to upgrade our ship instead of using the... If one day we decide to reach Ukaizo and finish this run, I want to try upgrading our ship. I never did that, so I think I need to buy this and have the special wood to be able to do that. but I never did that, so I really don't know how to. Let's see if we can find some information about it on the quest. Forge alliances or prepare your ship for a hard voyage. I found a blackwood log. So we need blackwood logs and that spatial sails. Okay, let's try and buy those sails. I'm curious about it. Oh, they are the right one. So we have the sails, and we need enough blackwood log. How many do we have? 5. So in theory, how many of them do we need to be able to upgrade our ship? Ah, 10% against 20%. But they are super hard. Oh. Not sure it's what. But still we have enough. Can we do something like this? No. I don't know how to use those logs. Maybe I need another one? Probably. I will check if we need 6 logs. Could be. But I'm sure we need the sails, so we have them if we need them. And that's it, because I'm not sure. We have 5. There must be one more. Oh, Blackwood Hall, we can do it. Here it is. Downwind Side. Blackwood Hall, we can do it. We can upgrade our ship to survive. So when we decide to go there, we can do it. We can upgrade our ship. But as we check the hull. So the hull is giving us 5% speed. A little better, but the sails. So we would lose about 7% travel speed against more helpful sails and much better hull. So in theory we could do more battles. Okay, let's do it. Also because wow, yeah, super powerful things. And some supplies. We could also respec, but don't really need it. Playing solo, no way. Let's go. Okay, so what to do? We could go back to the Binga's Watch and explore more, finish more. We did it fast. We did not explore everything because we had to kill Neris kill us. I don't know if you can go back there, honestly, but maybe we have better things to try. One thing for certain that's nice to do is, for instance, not here, but explore more here. But the most interesting thing for this build probably is try to go back to the Crucible and do the different paths of the Seeker Slayer Survivor. Do the Seeker one especially because it's pretty tough normally. And also if you manage to win that, you can get a very good weapon for a cipher. I don't know, but I'm not sure. I will think about it if it is worth going to our Bingo Watch and try to finish what we had to rush in the emulation of the Ultimate Real Challenge. Or we can go back to also to try to finish some part here, some battles here. I don't know. I will think about it. Maybe if you have some idea, post a message, something. If you have some preference. From a battle point of view, the most interesting thing remain probably is go back to the Crucible and do some Seeker or some Seeker. I did the Survivor path, which is the standard one if you do the Ultimate. There's the Seeker one and the other one, I don't remember how is it called. Seekers, Slayer or Survivor. Well, I like to try the Seeker first, but the interesting thing about the remaining paths is that there are still very dangerous and difficult battles. So maybe those battles are the ones remain that could be interesting for this build, because so far the rest is not not so difficult. We already killed all the boss, ultimate bosses, so the only those one remaining are here probably. But we will see. For now I will stop here, maybe think about it. And again, if you have some suggestion about what try to explore next time, let me know. So thanks for watching as usual, and see you next time.